Hey guys, it's Jen. Just wanted to come to you really quick and do a live video. I was working with a client this morning, and I'm also doing the 30-day challenge. So if you guys are not in the Embodied Grace 30-day challenge, find that group and get into that. It's a free 30-day challenge. It goes over all of the principles in my book, and it's a challenge, right? But it's 30 days to really reset your life. Hey, Janita, how are you? You can share this one. It's it's public. It's not just in the group, so you can share this one to whoever you want. But what came up today was the gal that I'm working with, and this is not just her. Like, this is clients that I work with a lot. They feel like they're almost in quicksand, like they're fighting so hard against everything that's happening in their life instead of just getting to a space that they can accept it. And I know that sounds counterintuitive when you're trying to change your life, but I will tell you that the one thing that you've got to do is be like, okay, I'm in the quicksand. Don't fight and thrash, because if you do, you're going to get in deeper, right? But if you can assess the situation, figure out where you're at, and then take strategic action to figure out, how can I get out of this, right? So I know that sounds a little bit dramatic, but that's kind of where we are when we're in life and we're stuck in a place that we don't want to be, and we're in that space where life sucks. Like, I don't know if anybody else has been there, but I know that I resonate with that. I know that I've felt that before, all of those kind of things. Like, so when we're in that place that we feel like life sucks, the more we fight against that, the harder it's going to be to get out. But if we can take a minute and take a step back and say, okay, this is where I'm at. What do I do? Where is the first step to get out, right? And when you can do that from a place of grace, right? Part of the reason I call everything that I do embodied grace, because that's what it's about. It's taking that feeling of peace and abundance and being sure and being safe and knowing that it's okay to take that step, to start to change our life, to want more, right? Because if you're in that space where everything's just so hard and all you're doing is thrashing around and fighting against everything that's happening all the time, you're never going to get out of it. But if you can take an honest look and say, okay, this is where I'm at in life. What have I done to get myself here, right? Because it's not, I mean, there's so many times that we feel like we don't have a choice in life, but that's all crap, okay? When you get to the place in yourself that you can say, you know what, I can take control of my life. I can choose to make different choices, because that's really what it's about, is learning how to make different choices. But it's hard to make different choices until you figure out how to get past your own thoughts, your own limiting beliefs, your own BS that you tell yourself about not being good enough to be able to have what you want. Okay, that's really what it comes down to, just plain and simple. It comes down to, seriously, almost everybody that I have worked with, even my own self, it's all about being worthy. I mean, let's just cut the crap. We can call it whatever it is on any level, and all the different, limiting beliefs and all the different negative imprinting and all of those kind of things that we have, the negative patterns, the programs, the paradigms, all of that. It boils down to, do you feel worthy to have a good life? Okay? Everybody is worthy to have a good life. We've just got to believe it. But when you're stuck in the crap and you're in that quicksand, it's hard to get out, okay? I know how hard it is to get out. And when you start working with new energies, when you start working with new thoughts, it's not always easy. You're going to probably slip back once in a while. That's okay. It's just about coming back into the new learning, the new vibration, right? And it's like what I told her today. I'm like, you can't expect to pass calculus when you've only taken math 1. You've got to learn the steps, right? The funny thing is, there's so many laws of the universe that are just like the law of gravity. Like, it is truthful, it is real, it is what it is. We have not been, and I want to say we haven't been taught, but I almost feel like we've been hidden, like it's been hidden from us. And so, how are we ever supposed to know? How are we ever supposed to know that you can have a good life? How are we ever supposed to know that you can have abundance? I mean, and the funny thing is, it's plain sight right in front of our faces in the Bible everywhere. Jesus tells us we can have everything we want. We can do everything we want. There's so many places where that was referenced. So why was that hidden from us? Why do we not know that? Why do we not see that? Right? So today it was interesting, because when I felt like she feels like she's in quicksand. And again, this is nothing new. I've had other clients that I've felt the same way with, but today I wanted to come on because I just feel like there's so many people right now that are in this space that they want something more, they want a good life, they want to change their life, all of those kind of things, and they just don't know how, right? They don't know how to get out of the quicksand. So I'm inviting you to join it's a 30-day free challenge, you guys. It's free. My book is in there. It's completely free. It's a download. So, I mean, you can download it on your computer or whatever. You're reading it. Do you like it? I hope you like it. She just said she's reading my book, so I hope she's enjoying it. And I know a lot of people are like, it's a pretty small, simple book, the very first one I wrote. But if you, like, I have a lot of people that are like, oh my God, I sat down and I read the entire afternoon. That's all I did was read the book. But then, I mean, then you go back and you read it again and you take each page almost and you put it into practice and it makes it a whole different thing. So it's entertaining. That's good. I don't know which book you have. Maybe you don't have the first one. So the first book I wrote was Embodied Grace, and it's about a path to empowerment. So it's about how to do with that. The other book is the one about the psychic experiences. So I'm not sure which one you're reading, but I have a couple of them out there. But the book that I'm talking about is Embodied Grace, A Woman's Path to Empowerment. It doesn't have to be women. I have men doing the group coaching program too. I have men who do the program, like who have read the book, and actually some of my best reviews on Amazon, believe it or not, are from men. So, she said there was a part that resonated so much, she highlighted it and sent it to her. That's awesome. So I love when my books resonate with you guys, but somebody's saying, where do I get this book? Okay, you can, so two things. If you want to join the challenge, it's free. You can download it for free. You guys, I'm not like, I do this for a business, and of course I want to make money, but my goal is to help you learn how to make your life better. Okay. So I know my friend the other day, she goes, oh my God, you give so much away free. And I'm like, because for me, it's about getting this out there, because when I first started doing this, it was so funny because I was like, oh my God, I learned that life can be so free and so fun and so great. And you can have all these things that you want. And I'm like, it's a sale at Macy's. Like, I wanted all of my best friends to know about it. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of the feeling that I have when I'm doing the work that I do. I want everybody to know you can have a life you love. Okay. So you can get it for free as a download, but if you're like me and you want like the actual something that you can touch and feel, because I like to have it in my hands, right? Like I like to have the book that I can flip the pages. Everything's on Amazon. So just, if you go to Amazon and Google my name, all of my books will come up in there. There's a few that I have that are just downloads, like that are ebooks, but most of the books I've done are all paperback. So the Embodied Grace, A Woman's Path to Empowerment, there's two versions. There's the original book, which is just a really nice little 5x8. You can stick it in your purse and take it with you. And then the other one is more of a workbook. It's exactly the same book, but it has a lot more detail, a lot more questions and places to write, like a journal. So either one of those are there. And then you guys, I'm active in that free challenge almost every day. So it's almost like free coaching, right? So if you want to do the challenge, do it, because part of this morning reminded me exactly why I do what I do, because I know what it feels like. I know what it feels like to feel like life sucks and life's hard and nothing ever goes right? Or waiting for the next shoe to drop, or all of those kind of things. Here's the thing. Challenges in life are always going to happen. But when you learn to handle those with grace and positivity and like a different mindset, it makes it so much easier and so much more graceful. Like life becomes more graceful. Life becomes more fun. Life becomes more fulfilling. All of those things. But when you're in the muck and the mire, it's hard to get out by yourself. So if you're in the quicksand, please just join the group. I have the community group where you can just go in and ask questions. I have the challenge group that's a 30-day challenge group. Questions every day, interaction every day. It's like I said, that's basically free coaching. And then if you want to work with me more, of course, reach out and let me know. But okay, cool. Somebody's saying, yay, Janita saying my coaching. Yeah, I know. I love working with people. Janita got a little taste. She didn't need a whole lot, just one little session, and we turned her on, right? So she, it's kind of funny. So on the spiritual side of it, what's really funny is I'm kind of an activator. So if you are in spiritual gifts and stuff, sometimes all it takes is one session and you're activated, and then you're like, oh shit, what happened? Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I'm on live and I just said a bad word. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to reach out today and let you know, if you feel like you're in the quicksand, don't thrash, don't fight. But just, if you're in a place to where you're ready to get out of the quicksand and you're ready to take responsibility, ownership, everything. Like if you're ready to say, okay, I own this, I got myself in this shit, like help me get out, then you can change your life. You've got to be in a place where you're ready to take control, you're ready to take full responsibility and ownership for right where you are, and then one step at a time you can start getting out. Okay, so I hope you guys are having a great day. It's actually, I'm so excited. I'm actually finally outside walking because it's been so flippin' cold here. We were in Texas where it was beautiful and it was like 75 degrees every day. And now I'm in Lusk, Wyoming where it's 40. But I was like, the sun's out and it's like 44. I'm going outside for a walk. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Reach out if you need help. Again, the book is free. It's the Embodied Grace 30-Day Challenge. You can find it from this page. So I'm on my my business page. You can find the link to the group from this page. But come join us. Doesn't matter where you're at. Like technically on this round we're on day 19, but it doesn't matter. I know some people just started yesterday, so it doesn't matter what day you're on. The interaction is still there. Post your questions, all of those kind of things, because you guys, it's time for life to be amazing. Okay, so let's make it amazing together. We'll talk to you guys soon.